I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy, or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it...
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine!
Ken!
Sarah!
Sark! Don't forget Jerry!
Hey, it's Brian Posehn, and you're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons and Dragons.
With Adolf Hitler.
Brian Posehn.
Brian Posehn.
And Adolf Hitler. I mean, friends.
Wow.
Hi.
Wow, this conversation went to the Nazis pretty quick. Godwin's Law, huh, guys?
Yeah. This argument's over.
No official donors this week. No.
Although I did get a new liver from a guy on the street.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
nice.
it was nice. Very
Did
nice.
you even use it?
Nah, but you know.
You just
Sell
carry
it
it
on
around?
eBay or something.
Yeah, I have an Etsy thing that I do.
Do you have a cooler? Just keep it in a cooler. It'll be fine.
Why would I want to keep it in a cooler? I
Welcome
like
to
the
world
smell.
of livers.
Hey, on our last episode of Nerd Poker,
You did that voice.
Helen and Jeremy get married, but only to find that Helen and Jeremy are already married. So you guys were standing in the back of a weird church service. You see maybe 30 skeletons. They're all lined up in front of you. They're facing, they're in sort of where pews would be. And they're looking ahead at this weird altar thing with little shimmery rainbow stuff like you're in the back of Spencer's Gifts.
They still have those?
What,
I
shimmery
think you
things?
really
Yeah.
have to go. No.
They totally have
They
Spencer
do.
Gift.
Yeah.
Did they still have malls? Then they still have Spencer Gifts.
Do they still have malls?
Yeah, but Hot
Yeah.
Topic kind of sells everything that Spencer's Gifts now. They used to sell.
Hot Topic stuff is a lot.
Hot Topic.
Better quality
Spencer
than
Gifts
Spencer
is like
Gifts.
fart
Yeah.
mug
Fart
jokes
wallets.
and-
Well,
yeah,
Hot Topic
Fart
is...
chain wallets.
and like boob hats. And
Yeah, I got a
stuff,
toothbrush with tits.
Yeah.
It is
fluorescent
furry
because
button
Hot
poster.
Topic is more specialized branded.
Now it's all Doctor Who stuff.
Doctor Who,
and,
Disney.
And Big Bang Theory.
It's
and
everything's.
You can't buy your goth uniform anymore.
No, you have to go to.
Damien would have to go
Red Ball.
somewhere else.
You have to go to Red Ball for
Oh, okay.
that.
Hot Topic is where the cutters go. It's for cutters.
All right.
That's why there's always smears on all
This
the
is
clothing.
brought to you by Hot Topic.
Hot Topic. AB positive.
Okay, so it looks like a Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah, you guys are in Spencer's Gifts. There's a rack of Mad Libs, and there's a mug with a pet fart in it, and there's also some
Sort of terrible smoking paraphernalia.
yeah, and there's a guy dressed in a tuxedo sitting on the hood of a Bugatti, and it says "Poverty sucks."
And belts and wallets
Yeah, and
and hats.
a Zeppelin poster.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's replaced the head shop in the worst possible way.
All right. No, I get it. But so what do we do?
I want to talk about Spencer Gifts
Are we-
a lot
Is it
more.
Spencer or Spencer's? I always thought it was Spencer had a
Spencer
store.
Gifts.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know what it is.
Not owned by Spencer?
I'm very
I thought it was like
authoritatively saying
Spencer's
Spencer
store.
Gifts. Yeah, it's Spencer Gifts.
Spencer's Jr.
I don't know what it is.
If it doesn't get pet farts all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face.
Wait, did we already say female body inspector? Because obviously that's the number one. Spencer's
Oh,
Gifts.
yeah. It's Spencer's.
Spencer's
I don't know why
Gifts.
you were saying Spencer Gifts. It's Spencer's
You
Gifts.
were saying it, Ken. You were saying it.
Anyway, chain wallet.
This is the most they've been talked about in years.
right?
Okay, so
I go there.
so we're watching the skeletons, watching the lights.
crap.
Watching the
Does
lights.
it seem like it's building to something? Like they're waiting for something? To
Yeah, it
happen?
just seems like they're kind of hanging out. You see one
the
of
lights
them. One of them
changing?
kind of looks at his
Other
little
than
skeleton
changing from
watch.
color.
Here's a skeleton watch.
Yeah, just sort of checking his watch. Or
Do you get that at Spencer?
sort of like swatch. They're sitting there. It just looks like a bunch of skeletons waiting for something.
All right.
Is anything happening? How long have they been waiting? Is the light changing? Is there light moving out of the thing? Are the colors changing? What's going on?
Hey, when I said AMA, I didn't mean AMA. They're all kind of sitting there, and then you see From the same area that they came from, you see a couple of skeletons come out, and these guys are wearing some weird robes, still tattered, kind of torn.
It's James Brown.
But
Dang, 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 dang,
they both have these weird braziers, like the incense kind of things. But they have they're glowing. There's no smoke coming out of them, but these things are glowing.
Okay.
And then after that, there's another guy, and or another two skeletons, and they're both carrying bowls of stuff. It looks, and it doesn't look like it's glowing, but everything looks really shiny. There's obviously like valuable stuff. They're carrying valuable stuff. Still, the crowd just sitting there, not really. It's like they're watching the comedy of Blaine Capatch. There's really no response. So, but then you see a couple little skeletons come in. Oh, little adorable skeletons. That may or may not have been molested. This is a church.
Whoa.
So, and then after that, there's you see a larger skeleton come in, and he's wearing actual nice robes, sort of like popey robes. And this guy looks a little bigger, and the robes are sort of glowing from within. But this skeleton, like I say, is a little bigger. He looks a little more like a thing than a skeleton. And he's wearing, it looks like kind of like a weird crown with just a gem in it that has the same kind of colors as the gem, and is just reflecting the lights.
Oh, okay.
It's not pulsating, but it seems like it's catching the light.
All right.
So, and this, they all sort of move up onto the altar and assume some weird positions. And
Whose line is it anyway?
yeah, and Colin's going to give everybody 1,000,000 points. And Mr. Mockery, I'd like you to come out and sing a song about dildos. I want to thank you. Oh, that's Dido. Hey, Brian, who's this break brought to us by?
I'm trying to look up what I think this guy looks like.
You have somebody in mind? Can you get a T-shirt with him on it at Spencer's Gifts?
So are we just going to watch the...
Is he like armored up?
No, he looks. You can't really see any armor or anything. He's wearing just like cloth.
He's like a skeleton priest.
A skeleton priest, but he's bigger. He's bigger than the other skeletons.
I was thrown off by the king hat.
No, the king hat looks sort of like almost like a Luke.
Paul Tompkins' joke. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
hey,
okay.
let me get one of those king hats.
It looks more like a Luke Cage Power Man hat.
Like a tiara.
Oh, okay, so it's not a crown.
He sort of had a tiara.
like a tiara kind of thing, but it's got like a noticeable thing on
It's
it.
not very
Don't
manly.
don't let him hear you say tiara.
Hey, Luke Cage.
Yeah,
Why are
he's-
you wearing a tiara, man?
And he's also wearing he's also carrying a bouquet, and his mascara's running like whole and live through this. Oh, Courtney.
He won.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to...
There he is.
So they all-
Mr. Skeleton.
They all move up, and you start to hear. It sounds like wind, but the wind starts to sound like chanting. So, and then you notice
Singing.
that the skeletons are all they're all moving their jaws, and there's a weird. They're singing, and you just hear.
It's horrible.
But it sounds like just different levels of wind. It's very, very odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's call and response. Yeah, they do bringing in the sheaves and.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're just having a mass.
They do feel so
Not so
good.
weird.
Wow. And then there's a big skeleton with a bass. Like
Is this the guitar mass? The 6 p.m. guitar mass?
Yeah. And then at 7 o'clock, it's all Filipino. So there's this weird singing and stuff, and then the skeleton with the big skeleton guy goes up, and he just sort of starts. You can't really make out.
BSG.
Yeah, you can't really hear what he's saying if he's saying anything, but he's doing weird. It just looks like he's doing conjuring type magical stuff, and he's reaching in and he's pulling out things from these bowls and holding them up, and you see like jewelry and you see he holds up books and weird, just vials, just all sorts of weird stuff. And every time he holds up something and just kind of moves his head around, and you hear the music you hear the singing change, and there's weird chanting going on. So it's like it's almost like he's showing everybody what's in these bowls and sort of explaining, and then
it's the plagues.
What do you guys think?
I think I'm going to continue to watch this shit.
Yeah, because how many are there? Hundreds?
Over 30?
No, 30.
Oh, that's it.
I mean, they haven't been that difficult to kill, but I think we
but I
should
still want to know what's going on.
Yeah, let's see what's going on, and
Okay.
then we can try to maybe take the goodies and get out of town.
Yeah. I like that plan.
Yeah?
Take the goodies, get out of town.
What's the most Winter could... I forget what his weapons are.
Quarterstaff?
Yeah, he's
got a
a
couple
magic
spells.
user.
Yeah, what's the spell? Does he have...
Spider
like-
climb.
He doesn't have something he can throw at people?
Yeah, he's got-
like
he's
an
got,
ice blast or
he's got
a
an ass
fireball?
blast.
A fire.
But I don't even know that we...
He's got
Did you
magic
say ass
missiles.
blast?
I thought you said ass blast.
I
He's
said
got
ice
magic
blast.
missiles.
It did sound like you
ice
said
blast.
ass blast, just to be clear.
That's my power.
He's got
I
finger
don't
blast.
think we need to...
What happened?
I don't think we need to necessarily attack them.
No, not yet
Yeah.
anyway. There'll be time to attack them later.
So,
Easy there,
especially with
Dad.
this party
Yeah.
of...
So what's going on with these skeletons?
yeah.
I'm still watching the show.
they're still just watching the show. The colors are still rotating. You can tell that the sun is going up, and this thing kind of he's just going through these bowls and holding up this stuff.
Is there a way to sneak around the stage and beyond?
You want to be on the stage?
No, like around the side and up.
You mean around the side where they came from?
Yeah.
You can if you go around this side, they're all here and
looking that way,
they're all
yeah.
facing that way. So if you would get up to here,
Yeah.
you can see that right here there are two giant doors, and those
That'll probably draw attention.
And those doors, you figure from the way it's laid out that that's the main entrance. That if this was a monastery where there were actually people coming to it, that would be the front door. They would come in and they'd
okay.
move in and sit down.
So they came from Skeleton Town.
Yeah, I mean the question is, what do we want to do? Because if we really just want to get past them, don't you have Phantasmal Force?
Yeah, but I don't want to get past them because that's just the exit.
That's what I'm saying. So like we could easily distract them with something Phantasmal
Sure.
Forcey,
Oh, sure.
and draw everyone's attention.
Sure.
But I guess the question is, what do we want to do?
well,
Do somebody grabbing all the skeleton goodies? That's
I'm
what Lyra
not
wants to do.
that
So.
excited about fighting a whole shitload of skeletons, but I'm not saying I'm going to run away if it happens. I'm not saying I'm not going to.
Okay, well, what do we want to do then? Is the question posed to the party.
Steal them ups. I don't.
We could wait till the mass is over and the priest.
Yeah,
goes
I mean
back
something
into
might.
his-
Who knows what's going to happen?
How does the telekinesis ring work again? It's like, am I familiar with how it works? Can I even use it as a thief?
Dak's not scared of these guys. Because, I mean, we've dispatched
No, I know.
them so
everyone's-
easily. And he works with dead people.
Of
What?
Well, yeah,
I know y'all aren't scared of him.
they do have. He does have one hit point.
Scared of
Who?
everything.
Oh, he does.
Scared of my own shadow. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's my just my shadow.
So, the ring of telekinesis. This ring enables the wearer to manipulate objects in the same manner as the 5th level wizard spell telekinesis. The amount of weight the wearer can move varies. I rolled, and you can move 100 pounds. So, let's look up the... Does somebody have a
Probably
player's
pick up
handbook?
all the skeletons and
Yeah.
throw them on the ground. Yeah.
Look up the 5th level wizard spell telekinesis.
All right then.
So you're looking at 100 pounds, a skeleton, just for the record.
I don't want to move a skeleton.
That would. Be,
I mean, just in case you would want to push one.
Okay.
Weight.
5th level telekinesis. By means of this spell, the wizard is able to move objects by concentrating on moving them mentally. The spell can provide either a gentle, sustained force or a single, short, violent thrust. A sustained force enables the wizard to move a weight of up to 25 pounds, a distance up to 20 feet per round. Spell lasts 2 rounds, plus 1 round per caster level. Weight can be moved vertically, horizontally, or both. Object can be telekinetically manipulated, as if with one hand. For example, a lever or rope can be pulled, key can be turned, object rotated, and so on.
And what's the range?
The range is
10 yards per level.
10 yards per level. A fact you might learn at Spencer's Gifts.
Spencer. Gifts. So 10 yards per level, you are level... Let's say this is going to be a 5th level wizard spell, so it's going to be a 50 yard.
With the ring?
Yeah, so you have a 50-yard range, you can move 100 pounds. And you can you can't Hal Jordan anything, but you can move stuff around. And
Okay.
yeah,
Opponents who fall within the weight capacity of the spell can be hurled.
Right, I saw that.
And I'm going to say that a skeleton is an average person, what, 180 pounds? How much of that is skeleton?
4 pounds.
I'm going to say a skeleton weighs 20 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Is that fair enough? Let's say
And I would figure the marrow has dried out.
Yeah,
So
let's
losing all
give
that
let's
liquid
give him 20
weight.
pounds. So you could maybe
5.
move 5 skeletons. 4 of them you could. 5 maybe.
Yeah, I think Lyra's not even thinking about moving skeletons. She's thinking about moving
What is she thinking about moving?
loot,
Oh.
booty.
Interesting.
Booty.
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 You know, oh my god.
No, you go ahead.
No.
So you're going to...
Nice counting book.
Are you going to float the treasure to yourself?
Well, I could. That's why I wanted to wait.
They
and
might
see.
notice.
Right. That's why I wasn't planning on doing anything yet. I just was trying to.
Are you taking a wait and see approach?
Oh my god! Let me finish a sentence already.
I had a lot of caffeine.
I don't know what I was going to say
have
anyway.
some more.
But no, I think we were going to wait, and see what it seemed like it was maybe building to something. So I just wanted to see what was going to happen with this ceremony. If there was the lights were going to align in a certain way, and then. Okay, I finished my sentence, so now someone else can talk.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so while you guys are talking, he sort of gets through both bowls of this stuff, and
He's just showing it to them.
yeah, he's just sort of showing everything.
Maybe it's a game show.
And he reaches in, he takes some of the stuff, and walks over, and he just dumps it onto the
Oh, shit.
this fountain or this thing where all the colors are.
Uh-oh.
And you just hear there's a lot of colors, there's color explosion, whatever. It's not like a crazy magical hum, but there's a weird energy, almost like you can taste ozone. There's electricity in the air.
No, wait, is it
Gremlins?
still on there?
Hmm?
Is the stuff on the pillar?
Yeah, it's all.
Okay, I want to teleport it off of the pillar. Telekinesis it off.
Okay, sure.
I want to take one thing that looks really expensive and cool
Okay.
on there, and I just want to levitate it out into the out above the dudes.
Okay, so just assume that there's a big bowl of valuables. What's something that you're
Goblet? Is there a goblet?
A goblet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So there's
Are we hanging out in the shadows back here? What are we? How visible are we?
Yeah, you're gonna have to move closer if you want to.
Oh, I was okay.
I mean,
Well,
you can move in shadows. You can
I
sneak.
could, but I wouldn't be able to in time now since you said this. They just put it on the pillar, and I just
Concerned-
wanted to
I'm
get it out of there
concerned
before it
about drawing their
exploded.
attention to us.
I know, but I thought it's going to get burned up by the magic light or
I don't
whatever.
need treasures.
Well, what else are we doing here? We got to do something.
So, you know what we should do is maybe take a little bit of a break.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Who would this break be brought to us by?
This break is brought to you by sourdough bread. It sucks. Fuck you, sourdough. Sourdough
Out
bread.
of your mind.
I like
It's
sourdough
delicious.
bread.
I like sourdough bread.
Yeah, well, you're all wrong. Welcome back to Bread Talk.
Anyway.
I know a woman who lived in Schenectady, and she's got some problems with her bread's catalytic converter. She's trying to get this loaf started. It won't turn over. And she says, Bread Talk, guys, you got to help me. I'm trying to get my bread started in the morning. Every time it's cold, I get in there, and I pump it. I smell a lot of gas.
I don't know.
Carb talk.
I don't know what's happening.
I get a lot of.
Car
I
talk.
just
She's
smell a
doing
lot
car
of
talk.
gas.
She's doing car talk.
Car talk, but about
the
bread.
Tappet Brothers.
Hack the car. Yeah, tip and tap. Okay, so now we're back, and the
All right. So what you see is you see all the stuff. There's a weird thrum, and the light that is coming down from these stained glasses. It starts to kind of it all gets brighter and twinklier and stuff, and the popey dude turns around and starts shaking a little bit, and you can just see that that he's just sort of feeding off of something. He's just watching something, and then a couple moments pass. He turns around, and the gem is super, super, super bright, and all the skeletons kind of lean forward. They do a little kind of a kneel and kowtow thing.
the gem on his tiara.
The gem on his tiara.
Oh, I thought the gem floating.
And,
in the or something.
So can I sneak up? I want to telekinesis the tiara right off his dumb head.
Okay, well you're gonna start moving up. So to get into range, what's your hide in shadows or your sneak percentage or whatever it is?
Reminder that I am only first level, so I'm going to choose not to be embarrassed by the fact that
That you wore your tap shoes.
my hide in shadows is only 20%. Move silently also 20%. So
why don't you you see the priest type dude, Mr. Popey, he sort of starts to raise his skeleton arms a little bit. And the all the skeletons start to kind of stand up and they assume their positions again. Nobody's moving. There's no weird attack them or any weird marching or anything. But the main skeleton kind of turns around and starts looking up at the windows, and you see the shadow of the rock fly over the top. So that's that. And you're moving towards the thing. Why don't you roll a percentage to see if you successfully move in shadows?
I keep asking this question because I think it varies. But if I have a 20%, if I have a 20% chance of it, I'm trying to roll under 20%.
20 or under, yes.
43.
And that was what? Moving in shadows?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I just sounded like I'm moving along the wall.
hello, my baby.
Fully
Hello, my
lit
honey.
by
Hello,
a
my
spotlight.
record.
Are you wearing your belt of pots and pans?
Well, yeah, I didn't fail my move silently, so I could try that, right?
I
separately.
dropped all my rain sticks.
Cowbells attached to her shoes.
Oh, no. Why did I take all these cans out of my car after I got married?
I did move silently.
Oh,
It did move silently.
With an
Not
18.
where you're-
So here's where you
And
got
deadly.
lucky is none of them are really looking at you, and there's so much light going on that that moving in shadows is kind of irrelevant. So just the fact that you didn't really trip or anything. So you are now, if you would like, you are in range of the big Pope cheese. You are also, I would say that you are 10 feet behind a back row of skeletons.
Cool. Okay.
So there are
Got it.
skeletons close to you that have not seen you because you're being very quiet.
Got it. Now, I probably should have talked with you guys before I went up here, but was the idea that we weren't trying to leave out the front doors, right? That wasn't the plan? Because I could also,
I was just watching.
I was just trying to
and
make
seeing what their
something
ceremony's
happen.
all about.
Something interesting.
Yeah. I would fight if we had to. I
Um,
don't want to go out like a pussy.
You just wanted to watch, and we saw that the gem was glowing, so I just thought, you know.
Usually when I walk into a cathedral and people are having some sort of ceremony, my first thought isn't to attack them all.
I'm not attacking anybody.
Or to steal from the church.
All right,
all right.
I'll sit back and watch a little bit more and see what happens with this glowing tiara. The thing is that Lyra's got a real hankering for shiny things.
Okay.
And so a glowing tiara, it's a bit too much to ask that she wouldn't want it.
I'm not going to stop you.
But she'll wait a little while longer to see what's going on.
Okay.
What's going on with the rock?
You just sort of it almost looks like the main skeleton knows where the rock is. He's just sort of
They summoned it.
yeah. He's
They're rock worshippers.
and he's kind of doing some stuff. And you can hear the rock actually the wind. You can hear the flapping. You can hear a couple of noises that it makes.
Can we smell what he's cooking?
Yeah, you can smell what he's cooking.
Yippee!
So, and you see the popey skeleton kind of do a weird gesture, and then points, and you see the shadow of the rock take off in the direction of where he was pointing.
They've sent the rock out to do something.
Right.
Maybe collect treasure or what? I don't know what.
Well, that's what happened when we all remember in the dung there was all
Oh,
that
it dropped
treasure,
the
right?
treasure. Yeah, that's right.
It eats all the adventurers and then collects all their stuff.
They collect
maybe?
the treasure from the nest.
But then, yeah, I don't know why to power him. Maybe.
So we should probably hang out under that nest.
Okay, it sounded so Canadian when you said that.
We should
Hang
probably
out.
hang out under that
Hang
nest.
on,
Hang out.
Anyway,
I don't know what that was.
so
Ooh, tay.
what's Dag doing?
What is Dag doing?
I don't know. I'm confused by it. I mean,
So I think
I
we've
don't
got
want
a
to fight
racket
30
here
guys at once, but
where you can collect
also
all the
wanna
treasure
do
you
something.
want if you just check out that rock nest every time it comes back.
That's where we just were, though.
I understand that, but
What are we gonna
It-
live our
it's gonna
lives?
replenish.
Live our lives digging through rock shit just to collect
No, we
treasure.
can leave.
Like weird hoarders buried alive.
No, you can steal that stuff right off the guy's head if you wish. I'll fight.
Well, I thought it would be very distracting if his cap comes off in the middle. His tiara cap comes off in the middle of the ceremony. I think everyone's gonna be looking at that.
Right.
So I thought that would be the distraction.
Uh-huh.
But I guess if no one knows what they want, do you guys want to leave out the doors? Are you trying to get out of here?
no.
I don't. So far, there hasn't been much here other than fighting.
Right. We want to get back to. Remember that we're being chased by police in every
Yes.
town.
We want to get away from them. That's why we're here right now. But we're way far away from that.
Well, now we're up a mountain because of the bird.
I think we should investigate. And if you want to steal before that, that's fine. But where this treasure is coming from, where the rock is collecting the treasure.
We're not even sure the rock is collecting it, but I assumed he was just taking adventurers and then feeding them to his young, and then if that's even where the treasures are coming from.
Oh, that's
So
I'm
what
guessing.
happened to all of the stuff that got put on the pillar, the pedestal?
It's still there.
It's glowing,
It just
No,
makes
it's just very shiny and just
okay.
reflecting a lot of colors.
but the light is hitting
I think
it.
it signals the rock.
Is that what it seems like?
It's I mean, it didn't disappear. It didn't change shape or color or get dimmer or anything.
He's just putting.
I
he
think
just,
the rock
he
is
just put a
attracted
bunch
to
of stuff
shiny
on
things,
the
much like you.
pedestal. Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's what?
I think the rock is attracted to shiny things. That's why it collects people who are wearing shiny things. Its babies shit out the shiny things, and then they show it some more shiny things to bring it and send it out to get more shiny things.
That makes sense.
Blaine's terrible DM poker face just.
It's a
I
culture.
just saw him.
It's a
I
culture
just saw
of
him
shiny
literally
things.
go. His jaw just literally dropped while he was rolling a die over across the table. So what's happening?
What happened, Blaine?
Well, here's what happened. Is
Busy rolling. Rolling.
yeah, you sort of you're all sort of watching. You're all sort of watching this. You see Lyra sneaking up, sort of off to the side, and she's getting ready. She's pointing her ring finger at something and kind of lays back, and you see the main Popey guy is kind of up there doing his rock controlling thing or something, or sort of summoning the rock, and the other skeletons are just kind of standing there, and then you just sort of see one of the skeletons in the back kind of stand up and turn around, and he just points at Lyra and goes, "Hey!" And then they all kind of stand up and turn around. You just hear this weird creaking of 30
Okay, I levitate
skeleton
the guy's
heads.
tiara straight into the air.
Okay, I want you to roll to attack, because they all just saw you. By the way.
I got that. I thought maybe I could distract them with a
By the way, I
levitating tiara.
rolled 3 consecutive 99s.
Wow.
Oh, that was the jaw drop?
That was my jaw drop.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's creepy.
In the interest of full disclosure.
6.
Okay. You see his head kind of go like this a little bit. You've never tried to use this ring before.
Right.
So you see his head kind of go like this, and he pulls his head back a little bit, and you feel your hand kind of get smacked away.
You want pretty things.
I'm going to throw up a phantasmal forest to hide us in shadow some more.
You guys are not where I am, though, so
No, I know.
I'm in trouble. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting all of you.
I'm going to help. Yeah, I don't need
well,
the
never mind
Phantasmal
then.
Force. Well, you can protect yourself because you don't have a
Use a
lot of hit
phantasmal
points.
force to, like, as a distraction.
It's too late now. I already said what I was using it for.
Oh. Blaine didn't hear you.
I'm gonna rush out and attack whatever's
Just start
close to
swinging?
her. Yeah, just start taking these guys.
All right.
Just sort of screaming berserker and
Okay.
using my size and
With your frost brand.
yes.
Dag.
19.
Dag wades into the crowd, swinging a frost brand. Hey, I want you to roll an 8-sided.
So using the ring as an attack. I have to roll an attack. I might have made some different choices.
I think you were rolling versus his power to resist,
7.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, you your sword just kind of sweeps through like you're swinging a baseball bat, and you just shatter 7 of these guys, just like
Wow.
they're
Whoa.
made out of glass.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, that's a reduction in their numbers. 23 now.
Yep. Pass it to Winter or
I assume Winter would attack. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So Winter, what do you want Winter to do? Do you think you want him to start swinging a quarterstaff around, or do you want him to start magic missiling? He's only got the magic missile. He's also got web.
He has web.
Yeah, he's got web.
Well, then I think he would shoot out a web.
Oh, I'm sorry, not web. Spider climb.
Spider climb. Yeah,
Spider
that's what
climb.
I thought. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he might spider climb up to get a better angle, and so he can't be attacked at the moment, and use magic missile. But he wouldn't use both at the same time, would he? Or he could, I guess.
Okay, I will. Let's err on the side of caution and say he spider climbs his way up the side and gets out of range.
Okay.
So he starts spider climbing up the wall, and he's going to head up towards where Lyra is standing. And you're, like I said, you're 10 feet away from these back rows, so they're pretty
Right.
close to you.
Yeah, okay.
So I've already used my
Ring.
ring.
already used your ring, but that's. I don't think you. Can you use those every round or no?
I don't
Or
know.
is it just once?
Well-
I think it's
That depends on the item, I think.
Yeah, it depends on which item,
yeah.
what's happening with it. Is it
it a
charged a
one-use
certain
or-
amount? Yeah.
yeah.
But in the meantime, I can use my sword or my dagger.
if more than or all magical rings normally made out of this.
Never had no magical ring before. I don't know.
I'm gonna say that since this is a 5th level spell, that you can't use it for another 5 rounds.
Cool. You know what I am going to use?
A sword?
My wits.
Oh.
Just kidding. I'm going to use a sword because I totally failed when I tried to.
Sword wits. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so I'm just I guess I'm just a swinging on this back row here.
So let's. Does that sound fair? I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
since it's a 5th level spell that you would need
Sounds very fair.
so that you can so that way you're not.
Totally. Also, I'm not at this point
As
just going to
opposed to a
continue a
constant
tug
on.
of war with this guy's tiara. I got to focus on the skellies in front of me.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna take out a sword and roll to attack.
11.
11. Okay. I want you to roll a. It's a short sword, you said.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll a 4-sided for me?
Why only 4?
Just roll a 4-sided.
Okay. Oh, I was sorry. I was trying to roll my. Damn. 2.
You glance through 2 of these guys; they shatter.
That's weird.
They're very osteoporosis.
They didn't drink
Oh
enough
my
milk.
god. Oh, these poor skeletons.
Is it my turn again?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Bone disease.
Dag wakes up.
I'm going to teleport them some calcium supplements.
$11.
Dag rolls an 11. I want you to roll an 8-sided.
What I fucking just had it. 7 again.
Another 7 guys.
Wow,
You just,
oh, each
16.
just
Wow.
mowing these guys down.
So the damage is just like
Yeah.
So I got 7. You just got 3, right?
2.
Oh, you got 2. So 9, 7. Oh, wow. All right.
All right, so we just, I guess, well,
Numbers
now they
and a
get
half,
to attack
right?
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they attacking us, by the way? No,
Yeah,
Okay, good.
they're all starting to come towards you.
Winter getting
I was about to
another
feel
turn.
really
There's
bad.
14 left.
Yeah, Winter already got a set. So
Oh, I thought Winter went again after me. No.
He's up on the wall, though.
Oh, right.
I think we're both sort of hanging back until you really need help.
Okay.
all right, 4 guys. There's basically
They're also not armed or anything. They're not armored, you know.
yeah. There's 4 guys come at Lyra because she's very close, and they do. One of them actually gets kind of glances his. He takes a swing at you just with his claws, with his hand, and does a point of damage on you.
On me, Lyra?
Yeah, on you, Lyra. Another guy comes up and takes a swing at Dag and does a point of damage on Dag.
I'm down to 1, by the way, in case anyone's keeping track.
I will keep track of that.
So,
Okay.
but they're moving pretty slow. They don't seem to be warriors or anything. They actually seem to be like skeletal
Let's take
monks.
a quick break. And we are back.
That was great, guys. Hey, thanks for the Heimlich. I can't believe I ate.
You
all-
had us pretty scared there for a minute.
Last time I
I've
tried to
never seen
eat
your face
Jack's.
get that color.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? It was like tartan. So you guys were just sort of. Dag was swinging his sword through just piles of skeletons, and they were shattering like dried pasta. Hug is behind an imaginary wall. Winter is scurrying up the wall, spider style, and Lyra just got nicked by a skeletal monk, and they're all starting to kind of walk towards you just because you're the closest.
Cool.
And you see the skeletons that are up on the altar, including the guy with the popey guy with the glowing thing. They're just looking at you.
I think Winter's going to climb down and help out at this point.
It's gonna magic missile somebody, you think?
Yeah.
Can you do it from up there or no?
Oh, I guess you can, yeah. I don't know. I didn't know if spells cancel each other out. Or
Yeah, aim for
I
the
guess if you
bow.
throw it, it's gone. Okay. Yeah, so he'll magic missile.
Aim for the singer of Ghost.
Is he gonna take a shot at the dude?
Yeah. How many missiles does he have?
I'm gonna give him. I'll give him 2.
2. Okay.
One from each hand.
I think he'll go for the crowd then, just to thin them out first.
Isn't it dependent on level?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
So then it's a plus
I was just
1 plus
young.
1, I think. So it'll be 2.
Yeah. So.
Arf.
All right, so he's shooting his magic missile at the crowd.
The crowd.
Yeah.
Okay. So what in front of Lyra
Yes, to
or
get him off of her.
Okay, cool. So do you want to just roll for fun?
And then, oh, yeah, sure.
18. It's very nice.
Hey.
So why
Damage is
don't you roll?
I don't think he needs to roll.
Roll an 8-sided.
for damage.
No, I mean
see how
for
many.
to hit.
Right.
doesn't-
No, he just did it for fun. It's a 12.
That's this one.
Yeah, there we go.
I had to see him, not
6.
the only one. Have to look at him.
Yeah, I know.
Count sides.
There's these two things kind of hit, and there's just like piaf, and it's just like concussion grenades go off, and you just see just pieces of skeletons and stuff flying in random directions.
Nice.
And the skeletons that are up on the altar just kind of are rocked back and forth a little bit. They even sort of look at each other, but the one in the middle is the main guy is just staring at you guys.
Seems like trouble.
How many are left?
Not many.
There were 14, and then I don't know how many this did.
But there were 30.
Right, but 16 were
14
7
left.
and 7.
Yeah,
and
there's
2.
a few left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm responsible for 14, and
Yeah.
you did 2, so 16, and then
Plus
how many did he just kill?
Winter did.
Or
He
what
just
did
got-
Winter kill?
He just got 6, right?
Okay.
So
17 and 6.
Oh, so there
23,
are
like 7 of them left.
Yeah.
So 7 of them left. They're all at random.
Including Pope?
No, that's just the crowd.
No, just the crowd is
There's
still-
there's still the Pope guy. There's his 2 little boys.
Ew.
There's the guy carrying there's 2 guys carrying braziers of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there's 5 past the ones that are left.
Yeah, 3. Let's say there's 3 regular. There's the Pope guy. There's 2 guys, and then 2 small kids. Okay. Not kids, but
All right.
smalletons.
I kill the kids.
So these other skeletons are actually coming at you. So
I think I'm about to be unconscious.
We'll see.
one of them slips and just smashes on the floor. One of them just kind of comes up, and you don't see him, but you just turn around, and there's just a skeleton that just grabs you and just sticks his fingers in you, but not too bad. Just does a point of damage. Actually, does 2 points of damage because you rolled a 20. So you have these weird skeletal fingertips, and you're sticking in you.
Okay, I'm down to 4, and I'm pissed off. So
Whoa.
I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Oh, or it's, Lyra's turn before mine, right?
You can go.
Oh, they're not going to get to me on this turn.
No, they're not going to get to you.
Okay, I guess. I mean, there's nowhere to run to. Is
Nowhere
there?
to run.
I guess I just gotta swing on them since they're disintegrating. Can I just swing it?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, there's enough in front of me that I can just.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm scared about this roll, you guys.
Do it. Boom.
7.
Well, you know what? You take a swing, and they're just out of reach, so you don't really connect with anything.
Okay.
But I didn't botch. And isn't that a win?
Yeah.
I swing.
No lose is a win.
Okay. Dag is swinging.
19.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So there's just a weird. There's a Dag swings and just comes straight down and shatters this thing into dust. And even the skeletons up on the altar just kind of step back a little bit. So there's basically just a few left, 6 left. They're gonna keep coming at you. So what do you?
Should we go? Should we, or should we just? Yeah, maybe we should finish.
Yeah,
them.
they're just sort of like coming at you very slowly.
Well, they don't. They're not. They're not warriors, so it's like
right. But I'm worried about 2 people having only 1 hit point each, and I've only got 4.
I don't know where we're going to go with this.
Yeah.
Point,
Okay. Well, let's finish him then. Right. Winter's turn again, or is it?
I mean, we can retreat back into their monastery, or we can go out the front doors of the monastery. But either way,
let's keep going. I think Dag would want to finish this.
Okay. So these guys are gonna come up. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. And that's a miss. So,
stormtroopers.
let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ew.
Dag is going to take 2 points.
All right. Well, that's all I've got is 2.
So let's just say Dag has skeleton pieces sticking in him. He's still on his feet, but he's not feeling too good.
All right.
It's been 5 rounds, by the way.
oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Did somebody have
Is it my
something they
turn?
were trying to get up?
Let's say that's the end of a round. You guys are sort of standing in there's maybe one of those skeletons left, and he's kind of trying to get through the bones of all the other skeletons that are lying around. He looks like he needs some snowshoes. But he doesn't look like he's going to be much trouble. But the guys up on the altar are now starting. The main guy kind of like gives them a little heads up, and they start walking down. The guys that were holding the bowls start walking down on either side.
Are they armed though?
No, not these guys.
Okay.
So I'm gonna choose to levitate the Pope dude into Popey directly into the air. I checked the spell, and unfortunately, if I hurl him, I can only cause 1 point of damage per level. But it would be 5 potentially because it's a.
What if you hurl him out the window?
I know I thought about it, but I'm like, I can't guarantee that he's going to go through the window. But if I drop him on the ground, that might honestly have more weight than hurling, or at least it's going to be distracting to everybody else while Dag murders them.
Or you could hurl him into one of the other guys.
But at this point, I'm just going to levitate. At this point, I'm not using the. It says I can do a sustained force. For 2 rounds plus 1 round, so I can do that for 3 rounds. Right. So I'm just going to levitate him right now and then figure out what I'm going to do with him.
Around.
Yeah.
Use him as your weapon.
Okay.
Or I'm going to try, I guess.
All right. Roll to attack.
I mean, is it really an attack roll? Is the question, because it seems like maybe say I rolled a 2.
Are you closer? Are you closer this time?
No, I'm worse off. I rolled a 2.
I'm gonna say that you kind of pick him up, and he sort of wiggles out of your grasp a little bit. You pick him up maybe a foot or a couple of feet. And he falls and sort of loses his balance a little bit.
Is he embarrassed?
No, but you notice that now he's kind of hopping.
Okay, well.
Oh, I hurt his ankle.
I twisted his ankle, you guys.
Oh,
Finish him off.
Totally twisted his ankle. All right, well, I'm going to have to come out and start dirking.
I'm going to take on one of these guys with the bowls.
Are you going to charge him?
Yes.
All right. Go. Then you're just running at him and roll with attack.
9.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Duh.
You have a little bit of a.
8?
Yeah.
6.
All right. You just cut that guy in half, so he's down.
Cool.
Yeah.
Winter's going to climb down. Or unless you can just jump down and land on one of them.
He probably could. You could probably use this round to move above one of the guys, or in position to do that.
Okay.
So Winter's going to do that. What's Hug going to do?
Close on anybody I can now.
All right. So
Fuck my
so
elites
brave.
in.
so basically, that would be you heading for.
So you need this, right?
One of the skeletons, or
Yeah, that would be you heading for the skeleton closest to her, or just charging the altar, and the because all that's left of it.
Protect her.
Okay. So do you want to take a swing at that guy?
Yeah.
Why not?
$12.
Roll for damage. What's that? Your dirk?
Dirky.
What's your dirk damage?
Dirk. 4.
Okay.
4.
Oh, that's very nice. You cut
Maximum damage.
You knock his arm off. Nothing. But he's still standing there.
Asshole.
And he kind of gives you that look like, dude, oh, come on, hey. I had that for years.
Cut your arm off.
So he is going to see what's happening here. He swings and misses because he doesn't have an arm.
Thank goodness.
Uses the wrong way. Swings with the stump and then kind of gives you that look like, can you believe I just did that? Sorry, force of habit.
We both realized at the same time how silly it was.
Yeah. The Pope guy that you tried to knock back, he's you noticed that he's only got the one foot, that his other foot is kind of lying in pieces.
Sweet.
And he's looking at you, and he looks like he's kind of starting to do something.
Dance?
Like he looks like he's starting to kind of conjure something,
Oops.
you know.
Yeah.
So, but he's got his eyes on you. And there's also the two little skeleton
Yeah, he
kids.
does.
The two little skeleton kids, by the way, they get behind him, behind the guy, and they're sort of like, it's really adorable. It's really cute. They're hiding
So
behind him.
wavy.
So, so that's what's going on there.
Okay, so I'm going to run. If can I do that? Or can I do it? Or no? Can I run away?
Run away.
I'm not running away, but I'm running out of the
It's okay,
sight
you can
line.
run away.
A sight line, potentially out of the sight line of the conjurer,
the
if I can.
Okay.
Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, you could probably just sort of. He's not. I mean, they move pretty slow.
Yeah, whatever
They're
he's
creaky.
trying to cast at me, I would just like to not be in his, direct.
Are you heading towards him?
Whatever it takes to get so that he can't see me directly. Like if there's a pillar or something.
There's a weird. He kind of. There's sort of a weird glint, and it looks like he smiles, and this magic missile just zips right past you. But luckily, it misses you.
Oh, that is lovely.
So you were kind of doing a quick dodge.
Cool.
And you kind of see him a little
Must have
upset.
been my
that his-
17 dexterity.
Yeah, there you go.
I wink.
But he's a little upset that happened.
I wink and roll.
And he looks down at the little kids, and the little kids kind of move out and assume these little karate positions. So those little kid skeletons with little karate positions behind a one-footed magic user with a
skeletons.
glowing rainbow helmet. Do you want to try to kill him, or do you want to call it here?
I want to try to kill him.
Okay. So Dag is going to charge a skeleton, a one-footed skeleton.
Yes.
Probably had diabetes.
And if the kids get in the way, so be it.
Yeah.
9 again.
Blah, 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 blah. You're going to connect with one of the kids.
2.
Okay. So one of the kids just sort of yeah. So there's little bones all over the place. And you see the other little skeleton kind of does a little squee, and starts to sort of do weird karate moves. He comes over, starts doing little weird side kicks and stuff. Starts walking over towards you.
Is Winter in any sort of position yet?
Winter is in a position where he could probably jump down or land somewhere within range of his quarterstaff if he wanted to.
I think that's
This is like a baby skeleton. Do I even need to attack it? Can I just walk onto it or just kick it? Or...
Yeah, you would have to attack it,
Oh, I would.
but you know,
It would have to be my turn.
yeah,
Like I can't even just step on it.
that's not fair.
It's a
I mean,
baby skeleton, though.
Yeah, but you know.
All right.
So Winter will attack with his quarterstaff.
Okay, so he's gonna.
Jump
Is
and
he,
attack?
is he gonna jump down?
Yeah.
Roll it. Roll it. What's his dexterity? Do you know?
It is 15.
Just roll. Give me a dexterity check. Okay, cool. He lands, and so roll to attack. Do you want to? You want him to land in front of him, or do you want him to land on the guy?
On and attack? Can he do that?
Wait, you mean the big skeleton guy?
Yeah.
Let's say he can land near him.
Okay. And then attack. 3.
Oh, that was no. I mean an attack. That was a 6-sided.
Yeah. What is his attack? His
Well, he
attack is 6-sided.
he just rolled a dexterity to make sure he landed okay.
Right, but the quarterstaff is 6, I believe.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. That was a dexterity check. I needed an attack roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he needs to land and then attack.
Okay. Yeah, it is 6. Okay, so we got to do that again. Right? That's what
Yeah.
you're saying? Whoops.
Take it.
18.
Roll for damage.
Uno.
He lands and takes a swing. He's a little off balance, and he just manages to sort of sweep the leg, Johnny, and he shatters the guy's other leg. So now the skeleton is just kind of he's legless from the pelvis down, but he's on the ground. He's just sort of looking at you guys like he's a little mad. But the thing on his head, as you get closer to it, you see that this thing on his head is just glowing. It just matches the colors that are coming in behind you.
Get that off him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so that's that. And he's starting to look up at you guys with his hands coming up. And
No. Whose turn is it?
where were you guys? What's going on?
It was.
I think it's me then.
Yeah.
Do it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Did HUD get a turn
I think, yeah.
Hug.
I attacked.
or hug?
Oh, did you hug?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that was
I
No.
attacked the ones on her. Oh, okay. I'll keep attacking them. What's in range? Just the big guy in the...
just the big guy. An 18.
Well, I still had one of those ballers I didn't kill. Remember, one of the bowlers was still, or one of the guys carrying the
baby.
bowls.
Oh yeah.
2.
2. Another 2. Okay. You hit that guy. Still, just glances off.
Theben.
Yeah. He looks like it feels like there was just a little more power under the ropes and stuff. So, Lyra.
I guess I'm just gonna. I mean, Is Hug attacking these guys?
Hug already attacked.
So we're like pot committed. That's the idea, that we're just in it to
I guess.
win it. All right, I guess I just swing away. Whoever's closest to me.
The
Okay.
big guy, I'm guessing.
Well, there's only one person standing, and then,
Oh, I thought the little kid. There was one kid.
well, yeah.
Little kid and one of the incense carriers.
Yeah. 9.
Okay. Against who?
Who? Oh, was it whoever was closest to me.
Let's say one of the incense guys.
Okay.
So roll for damage on that.
Okay. 3.
Okay. He sort of he staggers back, leg gone. He's sort of hopping around, but he doesn't seem to be that much of a threat. It would take him a while to hop back, another round at least to hop back to you. Dag.
Can I just walk over to the prone Pope skeleton and just fucking destroy him?
Sure, try it.
All right. Well, I mean, I still need to roll that. All right.
Why don't you walk over and take a swing?
All right. 12.
Okay. You take a swing, and your sword kind of hits a weird And it looks like he's thrown up some sort of weird shield around himself.
Oh, he's throwing up.
So it doesn't do any damage.
Doesn't do any damage.
All right.
So, what do you want to do? That was basic.
Mad now. That was basically what?
That was one of his attack rounds.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, I want to hit him again when it's my turn again.
all right. What?
Who's up now?
I think it would be Hugger Winter.
All right. I'll attack then. You know what? I wonder if shields against shocking grasp.
You know,
Does a shield work against magic?
I don't think so.
All right.
So you could maybe do like in Dune, where if you just move really slow, you can get it in there.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna grab the guy.
Okay.
Fill him full of shocking graspings.
All right. Roll for attack, and then what's the damage on that?
Let me see, it's 1d8 plus something I can't see what I wrote. So let me see, 137. 1d8 plus 1 point of damage because of my level.
Okay.
So
Roll to grab.
I don't need to roll a dex. Or, I mean,
No, you roll to attack anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Why not?
He's laying down.
Yeah. Just yeah.
So 7.
6 and 7. All right. So you grab his. You manage to grab his arm because it looks like he's still conjuring some stuff.
Uh-huh.
You grab his arm and you deliver this jolt through him, and the little lights that are in his eye sockets, kind of move around in a comical fashion, like he gets a little shock, and some smoke comes out of those weird cracks in his skull.
Nice.
But you see, he's just sort of stunned a little bit, but his head bobs to the side. He's still alive.
All right.
Let's fucking destroy him. Did Winter go, or was that just Hug?
No, Winter can go now.
What's Winter gonna do?
Quarterstaff again.
All right.
So that's all he has left, I think. Whoops.
17.
17. Damage is 6. 2.
So he Winter kind of takes a baseball swing and just manages to knock this thing's just takes it just kind of sweeps through at the base of his neck, takes off his jaw, and there's like a weird moment where it just kind of floats there, and the head and the weird crown thing just sort of hit and roll into this crowd of bones, and his body, or the rest of his body, lays there, and his hands are still kind of moving around, like he's still conjuring stuff. He's still trying to conjure.
Huh.
But the head's down. He doesn't seem to be a threat, but the that weird thing that was on his head rolls into the audience.
You can grab it.
I grab it. I grab the tiara. But I watch out and make sure that he doesn't bite me.
All right.
Because I know about
He's
heads.
missing his jaw.
Oh, I thought his head rolled off.
I thought his lower jaw separated.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So you go down, you grab that tiara,
Yeah.
and the little kid that's left comes up and kicks Jerry right in the balls.
Wow.
Just in the balls, and does a hit points worth of damage.
All right.
So, what's Winter going to do?
Did he only have one hit point?
Scream, grab his
Yeah,
other
3.
nut.
Oh, he did.
He had 4. I'm sorry. Now he has 3. Well, Winter is going to turn around and quarterstaff his dick.
All right.
Should I text Jerry? Baby skeleton just kicked you in the nards. What would you do?
And he's going to hit it.
And he totally did just a goal. He just did
I
a
don't even need to roll.
just
There you go.
Yeah, he just completely dusted a little kid skeleton. So you guys are somehow managed to get away with very little damage, which is very lucky.
Yeah.
You have this thing in your hand. There's a bunch of loot standing that's still on the altar behind you.
Would it take anything to finish this Pope, though? I mean...
It's done.
Yeah,
well, I thought his dumb skeleton was still trying to conjure.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
You might want to you could probably just shatter it at this point.
Yeah, let's finish
Just
it.
stomp on him.
Stomp on it.
Okay. Just make sure you don't botch.
I'm wearing my Doc Martens.
Okay. Just give me a good stomping roll.
Yeah,
That's a very good stomping roll. So that guy is no longer a threat.
Yay.
So you guys are. It looks like you're just sort of looking at each other. You're all breathing heavy. You got a few nicks and scratches. You've got some skeletal fingers embedded in you, and you just you hear some xylophones. And
oh shit!
And on that happy note,
let's call it. Hopefully,
take it back to Buck Owens.
Hopefully, Jerry's back with us next week. We'll see. Not sure what his schedule is yet. Deadpool, as always, I think 30's out. 31's probably on its way out. I will be at. I'm going to be at Pemberton Music Festival. There's a bunch of us up there. I think it'll be pretty amazing shows. I know Natasha and I are doing it. Natasha Leggero and I are doing it on Sunday.
What's the date?
Sunday the 20th. It's up Whistler, basically. It's up by Vancouver or past Vancouver. And then the 18th, 2 days before that, I have one show at the Magic Bag in Detroit.
Nice.
Michigan.
I'll be hosting Lucha Vavoom July 17th at the Mayan. That'll be a blast.
Cool.
And please watch at midnight.
Thanks, you guys.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com